Welcome back, guys, to Ni no Kuni, where after last episode we have another great tale of the 12 tales to read. We're back here at Old Father Oak on our way to the Golden Grove to see if he has anything to say after our last bit of our adventure. Any rewards to give? Hello, Old Father Oak. Ho ho, here you are again. How very nice to see you. And how goes your journey? Tell me about it. Ho ho ho, so you returned to the place of your birth at last, Drippy. And did your friends have to drag you there, I wonder? Mr. Drippy's mum is as big as a mountain. Why, she's even bigger than you, Old Father Oak. I've told you already. Shut up about my flippin' mum. I'm a battle-hardened warrior, not some mummy's boy. Got it? Sure, I'm sorry. I guess we have to try and be strong, or we'll never beat you, alright? Do not place too much importance on strength, Oliver. Though your path may lead to conflict, you travel in the name of friendship and love. You must be kind to all those you meet on your journey. You never know how they might be able to help you. And above all, you must be kind to your companions. As long as they are beside you, no obstacle is insurmountable. I sure will, Old Father Oak. A handsome reply as ever. Now let me offer you some help of my own. You obtained a Medal of Dexterity. Thank you very much, Old Father Oak. I'll be sure to keep on trying my hardest. You are a brave boy and honest. Never lose that purity of heart. I will not, but what is this medal? What can it get me here? Let's have a look around. Oh, I did a little bit of leveling up between last episode and this one. So there's a couple new skills on people. I've moved in the Lagoon Nide here, which actually has a space for this. Okay, it increases attack speed, accuracy, and strength up. Now, do we have that on an actual melee character in Medal? It doesn't seem to be that way. So we can only use it on actual characters, more or less. Use any kind of medal. Well, we may as well put it on you, sir. Increase your attack speed. Not that we really want you attacking in human mode versus using your familiars, so we'll put that on. So yeah, a couple of levels have gone around. A couple of new skills have been learned, I think, on top of that, like Cacophony here. And Rot Shot on top of that for main characters. So a little bit of extra levels. I just want to get the other familiars up to a standard where I can actually start to use them. Of course, we want to evolve them soon as well. And they've learned all their tricks and whatnot. They've all kind of learned it, but we want to just do a couple more levels just to make sure there's no trick shot slot there. The more abilities they can use in a battle, the more diverse they end up being. Like our Purloiner there. So we go to the Golden Grove next, and I'll see you guys there. And so we stand in front of the fairies of Golden Grove, or at least they should be right ahead of us according to the minimap here. But yes, one more thing I've got to notify you between episodes. I found myself a load more errands, a load more jobs, and they are pretty much located all the way around the Fairyground, so we got to go back there yet again. Should have checked before we left and all, but we kind of got booted out, as it were. We had to leave Drippy behind, but also fed up the familiars a fair bit as well, so they've now got their familiarity kind of increased. So we've done a little bit of overall tending to the flock, you could say. But yes, one more story to read, a new story before we visit the fairy. 12 Tales of Wonder. We are on the third tale. The fairy who wouldn't stop crying. Do I have to do this in accent? Sit tight, boys and girls, I've got a story to tell you. A fairy tale, if you like. Fairies like me used to be 10 a penny, see? But you'd be hard-pressed to find one these days. Always on the move we are. Anyways, this story's about a very special fairy. And while it all happened a long, long time ago, the fairy's still going strong, or so I hope anyway. Right then, let's get cracking in it. This story's about a little fairy who wouldn't stop crying. Sobbing he was, day and night. Now this fairy's a hell of a impressionable, especially when we're little. We learn all sorts of tidy tricks from other fairies, but we can pick up bad habits just as easy. I don't know whose miserable mug this poor dab saw when he first popped out in the world, but it must have been proper tragic, because the first thing he ever did in his life was cry, and then he kept on crying. Now it's not like this fairy wanted to be spouting tears all the time, he just couldn't help himself. Every time it got dark he'd well up, like blinking clockwork he was. What's more, young fairies can be hell of a cruel, and this little cry fairy got ribbed something terrible, all of which just made him want to cry even more, of course. One day, a travelling wizard happened to spot this fairy standing next to the puddle of tears. He was proper knackered, this wizard, and hell of a thirsty. So what he did was, he took a drink from the puddle, innit? There's lovely, he thought, and felt 10 times better straight away. And off he went with a swing in his step, and got on with his wizardly work. A bit later, when everything was done, he decided to go back and thank the fairy, for the tears he drank, I mean. But when he came back, the puddle was even bigger than before. "Oh, fairy," he said in his grand old voice, "why do you cry so much? I've been gone 3 days and still you weep." "Sob," said the fairy, "scared I am like, scared of the dark, and I didn't know what to do about it." After a few more sobs he went on, "And everyone makes fun of me, good for nothing I am, life's rubbish." And with that, he went back to sobbing. "I see," said the wise old wizard, stroking his big white beard. "Perhaps a lantern is what you need." So he whips this tiny lantern out of his cloak and plonks it on the end of the fairy's nose, right? Now the light from the lantern made the fairy blink like mad, but it didn't have to cheer him up, and sure enough, he stopped crying. Felt like he'd be born again, he did. You see, little fairy, said the wizard, you shall never be in the dark again, no matter where you go. I'm not scared anymore, the fairy gasped, cracking the first smile of his whole entire life. And you are no longer good for nothing either, laughed the wizard. That smile of yours will bring comfort to a great many people. Come with me and I shall show you. So the fairy packed up his daps in a little bag and went off with the wizard. They had some pretty hair-raising adventures and all, but the fairy never once got scared. He had the lantern on the end of his nose, see? And even after he parted ways with the kindly wizard, he never cried again, and the light on his nose is still shining to this day. Have a look around you like. He might be right nearby. What would you say? Proper tidy tale, wasn't it? I bet you've got a tear in your eye now. I can tell who that might be then. Drippy boy as he dances around. Right then, let's see the fairies and get this episode underway proper. All their weird shapes and sizes. What is the problem, Mr. Fairy of the Grove? Nothing hidden around the corners, is there? What's up, sir? What? The forest just been sorted, man. What? How's that? How's that? Come down, man, will you? What, Drippy boy, is that you? When did you come back right here, then? Just now, man. Ollie boy here lifted the curse shut up put on me, innit? What? This little human by here? What's it humans say again? Looks can be deceiving, is it? Anyway, Drippy boy, I'm glad you're here. Need your help, I do. Why? What have you done now? I ain't done nothing, man. It's the forest, innit? Being terrorised it is. By what? It ain't been peaceful 5 minutes. Now these blinking hyperbores have come along, pinching all our flipping mushrooms. There are heaps of mushrooms in Golden Clove. I'm sure you could help let them have some. What? No way, man. Those monsters have got an insatiable appetite. They'll eat every fungus in the forest if we don't stop them. Sounds like a proper pickle, that does. My accent's really weird today. What do you reckon, Ollie boy? Shall we go and sort them out? Sort them out indeed. The boars in the bushes. Alright, we'll get rid of those monsters somehow. What? Tidy! You do know they're proper nasty, don't you? Don't worry, man. Ollie boy will be fine. He'll have the Lord High Lord of the Fairies with him, won't he? Sure you, man. You're a hell of a brave. Ta boy, Bach. Now I hear there's 3 of those hyperballs altogether. We're counting on you, innit? So we got to find them all within the forest, I see. It's heading all the way back, more to say. It's quite a walk, to be honest. Come on, Drippy boy. If we get jumping around, we'll be fine. My super bad accent and the crazy how can he keep jumping on one foot all the time and hopping around. Oh, he does jump on both feet, in fact. That's a purple chest we just went past. Can't open that one yet. Gotta remember it, though. Gotta always remember it. Excuse me, Buzzer Bee. Don't get scared because you run stupid directions. Get in my way. And you, mushroom friend, you can run off that way as long as you don't keep running towards me. So it should be a hyperboard just around here-ish. Hiding away, isn't it? Squeeze, not a squeeze. Okay, snort. Snort's not something you should say. We've got hyperballs and crashing balls, so they've all leveled up quite a bit. It must be the second evolutionary form, the hyperball must be the third. These guys are strong. Out my way, sir! Lamal having learned whirligig. Gets on the way there. Lamal and hyperball are going toe-to-toe here. Can't even take out one of these balls at the moment. Go-Go just got sent flying. There we go. 1 down. 2 to go. The mighty boys nearly ran out of power. Okay, managed to get that one in time. Go, kitty. Don't get hit by him, though. Keep locking him in attack. Nicely done. Even Little Bighorn come out as well. It's nice to be using some of the other familiars for once. Level ups all around. One down, 2 to go, you say? Everyone's not even that far away. It'd be nice if they reached levels where they cap out or something soon enough. It's like min-maxing you can do with these characters, kind of like Pokemon, where I think I hate to bring up all the kind of like similarities, but in Pokemon, for example, the lower the level the Pokemon you had, the more space you had to grow it the way you wanted it to. So the lower level you caught it, the generally more powerful it would be at the end.
No slacking, you lot.
Considering stats kind of carry over a little bit, the higher level you can get it to a cat before evolving a creature in this game, the better. Because you'll have more base stats carried over, but all the same, it's not really required for the story. It's not really required for anything in the game, it's just for those who want to perfect things. Have perfect characters. Let's at least take out this crashing ball, come on! Now the second one, get to work! Come on, go, go! You can actually do some damage here. Come on, Biggs, get in there. And he's good at fighting that one, to be sure. I'll switch over a little bit here, because I don't want to be the focus of attack. A relatively new character. They can get the crashing ball. He's our second string of fighting members, if you know what I mean. Nicely done! So a little bit of leveling up has meant that our guys choose them over others, which is great. I find Purloiner levels up yet again. Swain reaches level 25 as well. And only one more of these things to go. Right, so straight ahead of me is... Let's dodge the tykes. They'll run away as soon as they see me, of course. And let's get this last Hyper Boar. Excuse me, guys. In it. Just after the little piggies that went to market, that's all. Squee! Squee! Okay, good for you, sir. Oh, there's more here.
We're under attack.
Right then, let's bring you out.
Here goes.
The reason for that... I want to mass hit them. See how many I can get in the overall shots that I'm taking. Try to do the most damage possible. Weather them down in a completely different way than I have been before. I don't want to be hit by attacks like that, do I? Right, seems that the Mal's finally got one over there. The HP of all the others have been brought down quite nicely here. Fortunately, they're all hating on Mighty Ness for a little bit here. Take out at least one of these crashing balls. Or switching over to healing time. So I'm trying to check out Skeleton and bring him back again. That's a bit silly. The reason our health is draining at the moment, because Espha's ran out of magic already again. Keep healing everyone up. Go on, take out that crushing ball already. Let's get in there on the hyper ball. Nicely done, guys. See, little Bighorn Biggs there has a little bit of advantage on them as a whole. And that's great. But Nana levels up. And our Naida does as well. I thought I'd put the Naid back in the party just to give Swain an option to heal. You know what I mean? Right, we've defeated all the Hyperballs. Let's return back to the spring with an editing cut. See you there. So we come up to the spring. Let's see what he has to give us. Or what is going on with him. Is a ball that's snorting fire his way? Look, Mr. Drippy, it's another monster. Oh, knickers! Poor lad don't stand a chance, man! Come on, Ollie boy! Let's get rid of that horrible beastie! Let's indeed! What are you, sir? Squee! Squee! I'm sure! Squee indeed! A full bore along with the crashing balls here.
This.
It seems we've got some kind of boss music going on.
Here goes.
Ready?
Let's go with the same strategy. Hopefully he's weak to water. He is indeed. Means I can take him out before I even take on the other guys here. Or at least I can hope to. Healed up thanks to the save stone. Oh! If you get a healing tier on me, that'd be great. Could you just break my spell down? One more water bomb sent at you, sir. I think we got one of the crashing balls, have we not? Try and take the other one out. Well, it's only got a little bit more HP. Take it down, mighty boy. Right, let's finish off the full ball next. Make sure Swain doesn't go down here. Now come attack me, crashing ball. Go to work, Purloiner Morrow.
Nice work.
Good job, guys. I'm glad that he was weak to water, but I didn't really get to use my bubble bath strategy there. No big amount of experience, no level ups. Another quest complete. Are you alright? Just about, man, just about. That monster was hell of a frightening. That was a full bore, see? Much tougher than the other monsters they are. Oh, don't worry, they're all gone now. What? I don't believe it. Ta, boys, the forest is safe once more. It sure is. Take this, will you? It's a symbol of how grateful we are, ain't it? I'm sure. Pointy hat and 700 guilders. Some hyperballs have moved in, and that is 6 stamps. So if we can build up one more stamp card, we are there for the 3 times experience, if I'm correct in saying. Where'd the fish go? Oh, there's the fish swimming around. Right, that quest is done, but we have to head back to the Fairyground this time round, but I'm going to take a quick detour as well to finally redeem in some of those DLC tokens we got from Familiars. So I'll see you there. And so we report back to the Supreme Sage. Supposedly, we can redeem those tokens here, of all places. Hello, sir. Ah, it's you. Miss me, were you? I bet you were. What are you screwing your face up like that for? Have you got your hands on a familiar ticket or something? Yes, I do. You can exchange them for super mega ultra rare familiars. Sure we can. So essentially like DLC, but none of these cost anything. Some of them were pre-order exclusives, some of them were bonuses for the EU delay and whatnot. So let's take what we can here. A Draggle ticket. A Draggle will become your familiar. Please enter a name. Dragoon, Dragly, Dragonia, or Dragaloo. Dragoon. Sounds a bit weird. Isn't Dragoon only with one G in the spelling? I think Dragonia is kind of cool. Seems to be a bit female with the eyelashes there, but we now got a dragon familiar. Hey, I'm sure you and your new friend are going to get along famously. You don't mind being bitten, right? I'm sure I don't. Right, let's get ourselves another one. So we get ourselves... These are ones that golden tickets for the starting familiars. So we've got a golden Hurley here. Goldie, Glint, Goldoff, Geldar. It's the Golden Viking, and Geldar kind of works, doesn't it? I hope he's not a Geldling. Right then, here we go. Let's take another one. And get a Golden Mite. We get Shiny Mite, Snazzy Mite, Gleamy Mite, and Glinty Mite. They seem to be all revolving around the gold kind of thing. Right, what should we go with? Shiny Mite, Snazzy Mite, Gleamy Mite? Doesn't really matter. I say Snazzy. Indeed, let's go for that. We'll pick up one more, last one. These are all the special ones you can get. So I'm just showing you guys them now. Golden Drongo. So we've got Dronglow, which is actually pretty good. Drongora, Drongoldie, and Drongolden. I think Dronglow is pretty cool there. The reason I haven't, like, got them earlier or anything like that is because, when you think of it, why go with the golden ones when you miss out on, like, the art style of how they look, if you know what I mean? All gold, you miss out on, you know, their actual essential character, do you not? So let's head off to the Fairyground. All these new familiars obtained. Let's go, let's go, let's go! And so we are back in the Fairyground once again with many, many people appearing on the map for us to deal with here. Many, many missions. Let's take them and try and get our experience up. Merit reward. Is it you, sir, on the corner there? I feel proper running, man. I got the shivers and everything. You okay? You look kind of sick. You got this from jumping in the river when them lilies got born in it. Bingo. Got carried away, didn't I? And now, chew. Do you take some medicine? I ain't got none, have I? And I can't go foraging for ingredients in my state. Hey, you could be a pal and get them for me, could you? What do we need? Tarman, I owe you one. Don't be daft. We fairies have to stick together, innit? What are these ingredients then? Let's see now. We'll need a bunch of booster shoots, a bundle of slumber knot leaves, and a bottle of spring water. Do we not have them already? Tidy, we'll be right back. I'm sure we have them. Sorry to keep you waiting. We brought the ingredients for your medicine. Say ta. Ta! Now I can finally get better. And when I am, I'm not jumping in that river again, and that's a promise. Well, I guess it was kind of a big moment, but maybe you shouldn't do it again. There's no danger of that, man. Don't worry. Here, this should make up for the trouble of getting them some ingredients. 2 Babana flans, 2 handfuls of chocolate bonbons, and 700 in cash. It's the merit stamps we want, though, of course. You sure you don't want to give us 1 for bonus? I love 1 for bonus. Please. Right, sir. You were the next problem. Knickers and flip. I'm going to have to skip town, man. Skip town? Are you in some kind of trouble? Huh? What's it to you, big ears? We fairies don't take kindly to eavesdroppers, you know. Sorry, Mr. Fairy, sir. I forget I heard anything. Nah, man, you're involved now. You have to help me. But I don't even know what you did. You aren't going to ask me to do something bad, are you? Don't be daft. All it is I've gone and got my buddy's whole slapstick collection stolen. Stolen? Gee, how did that happen? Well, I wanted to try my hand at spotting the old slapstick humour, see? So I borrowed a few slapsticks from my buddy and went off into the woods for a bit of practice like. Then these beasties jumped me. And next thing I know, there I am, completely flippin' slapstickless. When my buddy finds out, that's the end of our comedy duo. It's curtains for certain. Kiss a hand, man. There's a pal. Get all 3 slapsticks back for me, would you? If you can get them back in time, he'll never know I nicked borrowed them, innit? Okay, who am I hunting? Tarman, you're an absolute lifesaver. So do you remember what kind of creature stole the slapstick? Yeah, wishing wombats they were. Ran off looking proper pleased with themselves, the cheeky little blighters. I guess they must really like slapsticks, huh? They might not give them up too easily. Exactly, that's why you have to blind them first. Then they won't be able to stop you taking the loot back off them once you beat them. That's annoying. Blind them, beat them, and bring back all 3 slapsticks. Piece of cake. Now get to it. That doesn't sound that easy to me. What's wrong with you, sir? Did I do something wrong, sir? I'm really sorry if I offended you. Broken-eyed? Shut up, man. What are you apologising for? It's not your fault old zip-lip here is refusing to open his trap, is it? Oi, you! What's your problem? Nothing personal like. I just don't see the point in all that how-do nice weather we're having rubbish is all. You don't see the point in paying your customers the most rudimentary of courtesies? Flip, man. What kind of flipping shopkeeper are you? Calm down, Mr. Drippy. I will not flipping calm down. You're a disgrace to the fairy race, man. I've never seen such a disgusting display in all my long years. Oh, hang about. He's probably heartbroken, isn't it? What's his kindness or something? Do we have any kindness currently? You're right. He probably has, huh? Should we help him get it back? Too flipping right we shall. Me leave one of my fairy comrades in need never. 1 supersized portion of kindness coming up. What do we currently have in the locket? Courage and restraint, but no kindness. Where are we supposed to find the kindness for now? That's problematic. Knickers, man. Why can't I stop myself? Restraint? Is something the matter? You seem kind of upset. Too right I flipping well am. I love making people laugh, see? And I've been all over doing comedy and that. Raised smiles from here to the Winter Isles I have. What exactly is so tragic about that? I'm just getting to that, ain't I? The thing is recently, see, I just can't help coming out with jokes in completely wrong situations. The other day I tried doing a funny when I went to visit my buddy who's laid up sick in bed. Before that I was at this proper important meeting. You need restraint. Yeah, that doesn't sound too good. I can't help myself. I just comes out with whatever comes into my head. I'm there going, not now, not now, not now. But before I knows it, it just happens. I think I see the problem. Heartbroken you are. You've had your restraint stolen, innit? How I now? That makes sense, I suppose. But don't worry, I reckon we can help you out. What do you say, Ollie boy? So this guy's called Oliver as well? Was I reading that right? Tidy, don't forget now. It's restraint we need, and plenty of it. Indeed it is. You got some restraint, we do. Give heart. At least this one we can do. Don't know where I'm going to get the kindness from, however. Flipman, where's the kindness? That's a proper funny feeling that is, but nice mind you. So do you feel any different? Do you know what? I reckon I do. I don't feel like blurting out jokes willy-nilly anymore. Damn man, you proper sorted me out. Here, to say thanks like. 3 bars of fairy chocolate and 300 guilders. What's fairy chocolate? It's like mint choc chip. Well, we'll take the 2 tokens, definitely. Getting nearer and nearer. One is a bonus, please. One is a bonus. Right, so this one round. Oh, sir, what have you lost this? Don't, please don't. Oh, I say, how jolly lovely to see you again. Who'd have thought we'd end up meeting in a rummy old place like this, It's nice to see you too, sir. How do you wind up here? Well, I chartered myself a ship to old Iltumnia, spied this place from atop the crow's nest, as it were. Looks rather jolly, so I thought I'd take a look. Lo and behold, I find myself in a town full of fairy folk. I really ought to jot down my first impressions, what? Let's see now. Oh, bother. You're kidding me, right? Yes, you are. I wish I were old stick, but I rather seem to have mislaid my diary yet again. I really am a most insufferable blockhead. You really flipping are. This is the 3rd flipping time. I rather fear it is, yes. Do you think you might be able to help a silly old sausage out this one last time? So you've lost it on an island or on this island? Sure, leave it to us. Marvellous. Tally-ho, what? Tahiti ain't too big. Okay, one half decent clue put us on the right track. Well, now, let me see. I did happen across a little corker of what one might call a grotto or cave on my wanderings. Yes, took the weight off the old plates of meat with the aid of a fallen log, and jotted down a few choice ponderings. Very pleasant. A cave? I've never seen a cave around by here. Still, if you say so, let's go and have ourselves a goosey gander, shall we? Indeed, we shall. And you two as well? What's up this time? I can't take it. This forest is just too much. Please say courage. Darling, pull yourself together, please. What are you so frightened of all of a sudden? Hi there. Is something wrong? Oh, it's you. You have to help. My husband's having yet another funny turn. I don't know what it is, but I'm petrified of travelling all of a sudden. I don't think I can carry on being a peddler if I stay like this. He seems, heartbroken. This time it's the courage he's lacking. It is. Well, there's nothing for it, I suppose. Them being old friends of ours and all. We best help out, eh? Can't help out indeed. Courage, Ollie boy. We have that one. Let's give it to him straight away. I'm really lost for kindness right now. Another mission accomplished. Goodness, I feel brave. Whatever was I so scared of? The only thing to fear is a poor day's sales. Roll up, roll up. Thank goodness, now we can finally get back to peddling our wares. Do you actually ever sell anything? Please don't talk about giving up peddling again. I won't. And thanks yet again. Oh here, this is say thank you, please. It's the least we can do. At least we get, like, stuff from it, but you seem to shortchange us a little, to be honest. One for bonus. Grr, why can you bonus me up? Right, what else have we got going on here? Is that everything we sorted out? Seems we've visited literally everyone here. Done some of the quests that are available, but others still around. Let's see if there's any more errands on the board here. No, just these ones. What about you, sir? Welcome to Solutions. Do we have a bounty around this place? No bounties around these parts. We just wanted one more token. One more and we'd have been sorted. So let's go search for a cave, eh? Might be wishing Wombat's on the way after all. But I'm more interested in this cave. Where to find the kindness? Where to find it indeed? We have seen something that looks kind of cave-like. Ouse! Sir, you came from a mile away. No Wombats are with you.
Come on!
Come on, indeed.
Here goes!
Maybe the days where we send Mighty out for everything will be soon to pass. Will soon pass, even. Defeat the stabber. I don't know what pick-me-up is, but it looks like you guys really need it. Quick!
We won!
More level ups across the party. Carrot cake. Gamma reached level 14 and can now metamorphose Gemma even. Jack reached level 23. All the familiars get more powerful and more powerful and more powerful. Let's take the whetstone, this should be. Now the one thing I thought looked like a cave, if you look over that by that waterfall though, all the way in the distance, that looks suspicious indeed. So I say if there is one around this place, it's there. Can we go in though? That's the question. Okay, we seem to have entered a crabby cave. I'm guessing we can talk to a lot of them as well. Fish burger, so the diary should be here. Hey look, there's something on the floor over here. It looks like that gentleman's diary. I reckon you're right, Ollie boy. Let's have a look now. Oh knickers, it's soaking wet, man. Gee, it really is, huh? You can still read it, just about. I guess it should be okay. That's being a little bit too, well, optimistic, I feel. Any green chests hidden up on high there? Ah, indeed. Great. Nice chance to look around there. The real question comes, we can get it from here.
Stand back.
Get to work, Swain. You obtained a water bomb gem. What do you guys have to say, if anything? Not that one, it's, Oh, can we not speak to you with nature's tongue? No, we can, I just missed, I guess. Seeing you reminds me of those other humans who washed up here. Oh, a good while ago now. I overheard them talking about how they found a cave jam-packed with creatures on another island. I'd have asked them where, only they weren't capable of understanding the simplest of clawed gestures. Humans, eh? Oh, no offense. You look interesting, sir. Oh, this is just, cracking. I'm sure it is, sir, but you really do not want to get your shell cracked. Trust me on that. Oh well, it's not every day we get a visit from a human. I'd better mark this momentous occasion by giving you a bit of advice. I suppose you found a shield or two on your travels, have you? Well, I'm told, don't ask by who. If you equip your familiars with shield, there's a chance they'll block enemy attacks automatically. Done that. And get this, shields that have a low defense rating might actually be better for automatic blocking. Worth bearing in mind, I'd say. That's interesting. I'd still rather go with the full-out defense. But I'm going to end the episode here, guys, as I probably start a worldwide search for that little bit of kindness. And we start on the Wombats next episode. And finally, move on to Hamelin, looks like. Bye-bye.